Yeah. Greetings in the name of the Most High. And today we're going to do a little video, not too long, on nerve pain. A lot of diabetics seem to have that, and we're going to show you what you can do to ease up the nerve pain or get rid of the nerve pain, what they call neuropathy in the medical system. Alright, we're going to teach you that. We're going to tell you what herbs you can use and what vitamins and minerals you can use to alleviate your nerve pain. Alright? Fix it properly, not to control the pain, but to move the pain away. Alright? Forever and ever. Amen. Before we go, we're going to talk a little bit about Dr. Sebi, you know? We know that Dr. Sebi lost his life on the 6th of August, 2016. Yeah? Now, Dr. Sebi, if we're looking at what they said, Dr. Sebi was in a jailhouse from the 3rd of June to the 6th of August till his death. We saw a video of Dr. Sebi, our brother, coming from in the airport, being escorted by police officers to a police van. Look at it. And they let him go for how much? For what? $37,000. Dr. Sebi is a businessman. He's a celebrity in Honduras. How come? They lock up Dr. Sebi for all this money, let him go, make him come back to court on the 3rd of June, and then kept him in jail from the 3rd of June till the 6th of August till he died from pneumonia. How come? How come all the people in his circles didn't retain, or I'm just asking, didn't retain a good lawyer to have our brother removed from the shackles in the prison? How come? How come we, the outside people, did not know that Dr. Sebi was in jail for at least 2 months and 3 days? How come? How come nobody said that Dr. Sebi was in jail until he died? Something is going on. You understand? Something is happening. And any lawyer will ask you that. Dr. Sebi is a celebrity. How come they let that brother stay in jail at 82 years old? Nobody said nothing. Nobody got in contact with the people outside to demonstrate on why they're holding the brother. But let me tell you this now. Malcolm X was betrayed by people around him. Marcus Garvey was betrayed by people around him. Patrice Lumumba was betrayed by people around him. John Sankara was betrayed by people around him. Jesus Christ was betrayed by people around him. Samson was betrayed by Delilah. You understand? Marcus Garvey was betrayed by people around him. Paul Bogle and Steve Biko was betrayed by people around him too. How come they let Dr. Sebi sit in jail for so long without letting us know that something was going on with our brother? How come? Something is wrong. So until we find out what is wrong, or what went wrong with our brother sitting in that jail for 2 months without nobody letting us know that he was inside there until he died, something is wrong. Pneumonia, older people die faster, children die faster from pneumonia. It is caused by either bacteria or virus. How come Dr. Sebi contracted pneumonia in the jailhouse? There's lots of questions we have to ask. And until we get good answers, we will dig and dig and dig to find out why our brother died in the hands of the authority. Alright? So today we're going to talk about nerve pain in diabetics. You understand? Or what we call neuropathy. And we're going to teach you how to get rid of the nerve pain. Alright? Wonderful. The first thing you have to do when you have nerve pain is to get some herbs that help with circulation, and also you have to get some nervines, plants or herbs that deal with rebuilding back the nervous system, right? Because you have nerve pain and you have what we call neuropathy. So we're going to go to a few herbs. The first one we're going to use is hawthorn leaf and flower. Mark them down. If you can't, you don't understand, let me know. I'm going to put it under the post. Hawthorn leaf and flower is the first herb that we are going to deal with for nerve pain. The next herb we're going to use is horse chestnut. Horse chestnut. The next herb we're going to use is ginkgo. Another herb we're going to use is called lady slipper. Next herb we're going to use is cayenne pepper. We're going to teach you how to use this herb. Right? Next herb we're going to use is an herb called lycium fruit or goji berry. Don't forget the name. I'm talking very slow. The next herb we're going to use is a herb called linden flower. Works on the nerves too. The next herb we're going to use is called dunkweed. It moves the blood. And then we're going to use some skullcap. It's a nervine also. Yeah? And then we're going to use some ginger and some cinnamon, because all these herbs deal with circulation, and some of these herbs are nervine, so they help to build back up the nervous system once you have nerve pain from diabetes. Because once you have a high sugar level, you're going to get neuropathy, or you're going to get diabetic retinopathy, eye troubles, or you are going to damage your kidneys. So you have to have a machine to check your sugars on a regular basis, 3 to 4 times per day, in order for you to prevent neuropathy or nerve pain. That's a lot of pain down in your legs. Now we're doing all these herbs internally. 1 teaspoon to a cup of hot water, and we are going to cover it for 5 minutes and strain it and drink 3 cups per day. That's on the inside, because you're going on the inside now. Then, once you are working on the nerve pain or you're working on neuropathy, you have to implement foods that are rich in flavonoids and carotenoids, because they help with strengthening your vascular integrity or the veins. So you must use these herbs, these vegetables. The green foods are very significant when you have diabetes and you are suffering from nerve pain or what we call neuropathy. Green foods, strawberries, blueberries, cherries, grapes, black grapes, green grapes, red grapes, they're all full of flavonoids and carotenoids, so they help to do what the herbs are doing by helping the veins to stay strong, but also relieving or strengthening the veins. Then, this is called moxibustion. Once you have nerve pain, you're going to go to the Chinese store, you're going to get something called moxa, you're going to light it, and once you have nerve pain, you're going to light it and you're going to move it up and down where the pain is at in the legs. It helps to move the blood, while the herbs are working on building back the nervous system or the nerve cells, and some of the herbs are helping with your circulatory system, moving the blood. Because once things move, you don't get no pain. Once you have stagnation, pain develops. So you must use a moxa to move the blood. All the area that you're getting the pain, you start burning the moxa on these areas, and then the pain starts to go away. That's another therapy we use. Now once you have nerve pain, and once you have neuropathy, we call it diabetic neuropathy, because the sugar levels have been so high that they start damaging your nerves. We go to the oils. We go to what? Olive oil. We go to what? Vitamin E oil. And vitamin E oil is significant because the vitamin E oil helps the cell membranes, but it also helps oxygen go into the small capillaries. So when they receive oxygen, things start to move. So vitamin E oil is significant when you have nerve pain. Vitamin E oil, olive oil, peppermint oil, 5 drops of it, in there. And then we use a little bit of cayenne pepper. Not too much of it, because you're already getting burning, so you don't want to put too much cayenne pepper in the oil. So a very pinch of it in the oil, and you stir it around. And then you get some turmeric powder, because turmeric also helps with inflammation. If the cell membranes is not producing your good prostaglandins, your PGE1, you are going to suffer from inflammation. And diabetics have or get bad circulation from inflammation because their cell membranes do not produce their good prostaglandins, your PGE1. Yeah, when you mix the oils together, you take the oil and you put it on the area that you're getting the pain. And you put it on the feet, the legs, and you start massaging in a circular motion. And make sure that every time you massage, or you massage back and forth, that the last stroke goes back to the heart. To the heart. To the heart. To the heart. The last stroke should be back to your heart and move the blood. And once you start moving the blood, with this mixture here, your diabetic neuropathy or your nerve pain will start to disappear, because all the cures are found in nature, man. So you must get your borage oil or your flax oil, and you must get magnesium citrate. This one right here, the powder form, the magnesium, natural, it's not drugs, natural stuff. And magnesium helps with the muscles, but it also helps with the nerves. And you must get your B vitamin in the liquid form with your B12, because B1, B2, B12, they all work on the nervous system. And your B5, which is part of the B vitamin, help to do what? To help the glands, your adrenal glands, to help to produce your cholesterol and your cortisol levels. And once these are produced, your adrenals will send a signal to your liver to produce enough red sugar in your blood so that your blood can stay normal. Sugar level, that is. Yeah. You will see that your nerve pain is going to disappear naturally. And don't let it come back. So keep the diet straight. Keep the diet clean. And you will keep your sugar levels low. And once your sugar level is low, you will see that your nerve pain, or what we call diabetic neuropathy, disappears. We are very concerned about Dr. Sadie and how he died. So we want answers, and we are going to dig and push, because as I said before, Dr. Sadie said that he is starting to make his authentic products again because people around him was doing the wrong things. You understand? He said it with his own mouth. So we know for a fact that people around us sometimes is our biggest enemy. You understand? At the end of the day, my only protector is the Most High, Jehovah God. I don't care what man do to me. Because at the end of the day, once I teach the people how to use herbs, and we pass the message on to someone and someone else, and people learn how to stay away from them drugs, automatically you will be free. Because Jehovah said that the herbs shall be for the healing of the nation. So I don't scare of nothing, because I have my protection. And until he allows it to happen to me, I am here to teach the people. Blessed.